About a week and a half ago, I ordered a box from Ujig Fossils. It's just raw slate that hopefully will have some trilobites in it. It arrived today, and when it says heavy on the outside, it really means it. It says it's supposed to be 40 pounds on their website, but it certainly feels like a lot more than that. So let's open it. All of these are coming out of a big flat rate box, and they do come with instructions on how to take the fossils out, and a sheet of what you might find. So this is what we're doing. We're going to see what we can find without splitting anything, and then we'll come back later and split it. A bunch of them just on the top of here, so I am going to have such a good time unboxing this. I'll take you along. And I forgot to turn off. We're going to just let it run. What the heck? Y'all know I do multiple things. So, this is the second piece. The first piece I already have upstairs, and as you can see, trilobites right on the surface. Two nice ones there with a partial. Nope, two tiny ones. So 4 there. Another one there. 2 more. A bit of one on there. Only a couple pieces into this box, and I am quite happy. Didn't think I would ever probably get out there to get my own, and this is a wonderful alternative. Not a trilobite, some other sort of creature to clean up and figure out. Some of them are kind of tiny. And get these big globs of something that I'll have to figure out because I have no clue. Another broken one with some sort of long unknown in there. Very cool. And I'm not getting any of these wet, so I want you to see how they look like coming out of the box. A couple nice little pieces on that one. It's an interesting pattern there. It weighs a ton, and it's just, it says there's supposed to be 40 pounds in this box. It feels like this rock is 40 pounds. So anything on the surface of this one we can spy with our little eye. Surface things to clean without splitting. Good thick rock. So we'll have multiple splits out of there, I'm sure. There's initial crack right there. There's a whole bunch of little pieces right here. I can't imagine doing this out in the hot sun in the quarry. This is so much going to be better for me. Lots of possible layers there. There's a good, that's a good start crack. Oh, look, right there on the surface. Holy cow! Too bad its little head's cut off. Wow, very nice. Now, the only other trilobite I've ever bought, I bought at a gift shop. It was from Morocco. It was more than 50% reconstruction, so to be able to have ones that I know aren't reconstructed is so exciting. Here's the next piece. Bevan Hardy Works. Oh, is this one? Ah, this one's identified for me. Cool. Negative there. So we're going to wrap that one back up so I know what it is. Another one for the chip box. Oh dear, sorry about that. The little chips, well, not just the little chips, but ones, a lot of these will just be prepped under the microscope. This next one's to it. So these are not tiny pieces. Oh, I can't even tell it's how thick that is. Look. I'll get the scale out, but I'm not quite sure where it is at the moment. So we could measure that. Nice layers here though, so easy place to know where to start whacking at it. Nothing terribly obvious on the surface of this one. So there's a little right here. There's a bunch of itty bits. Next one has a nice something here on the side. More in here, you can tell. Lots of potential layers in this one. This one broke on the way. So let's see what we can find inside. Nothing jumping out. Oh, I stand corrected. One little something obvious there on the surface. Not obvious what it is, but obviously fossil because it's so much darker. And then this piece split in half, so obviously they split easily if they can. Oh my goodness, what is this? I don't know what that is. don't think it's just rock. It's obviously an impression of something. So much to learn. Maybe a gastropod. You kind of got that feel over here. It'll be interesting to prep that out carefully and see what we can uncover. Nothing but new. Oh, there's something on the outside of the bottom bit here. A little trilobite hiding there. Pick that part off and see if we can get some more of it. We'll keep these three. Here's the next piece. Oh, it's got nice. That's going to be an easy crack, and it would be really helpful too. There's only a few more pieces in the box, but still more to come. Doesn't that look like wood? It's the wrong era for wood, though, so it can't be. Oh my, there's a big one. Too bad it's just a piece. Some more under here. I'm happy with pieces, though. Oh, here's a spine of some sort. Impression. Another impression. That's not an impression, that's just a covered one. Obvious, lots of layers in this one to crack up too. Next piece. Stem of some sort there. That's not a trilobite. Interesting to find out what that was. Lots of layers there. Something right in here. And now for the big piece. Major zoom out for that. I'm going to have to rearrange the desk here. Workbench, excuse me. Not upstairs. Desk is upstairs. Okay. Hand. Not a small hand. This is almost 9 inches by a whole bunch. I don't know. Come on, brain, think. My hand span's about 9, so that's at least 11. And it's about 3 inches thick. So let's take a look. That's the big crystally sand there. Something interesting there. Little pieces of. Now, I don't think there's supposed to be fish in this area, so we'll have to figure out what that is. I'm sure it's just a trilobite. From further away it looked like a fish though, doesn't it? Interesting. crystals in here. This one's going to get way smashed up. Oh, where are we here? Something there. Something there. Excavating and cracking. Here is the whole batch that came out of a large flat rate shipping box of U-dig fossils. Little bits to look at later. This is the very first one I took out. Took it up under the microscope. Won't you zoom? Beautiful pieces. Very, very happy with what I got. And they even sent little cards with examples in baggies, so we know what we had.